Hey friends, this is Carl, and you are once again watching a video from my channel, CJ Talks. So greatly appreciate it, and definitely I want to thank my Lord for continuing to give me strength and courage, and also the wisdom and the knowledge to share this video with you. And this is part 3 of a 6-part study. And in this video, we are actually going to talk about the sanguine. I particularly like this temperament because personally this is the one that I am probably most associated with me. And to go on further, let's go ahead and pull up the template. Okay, we are there, so that's a good thing. Looking at this template, as you will see, it is pretty close in structure to the previous template that you saw on the choleric. And in this one, the sanguine is considered to be an extrovert. When Hippocrates established his 4 humors, he identified the bodily fluid of blood as being the driving force in how a person's personality has been developed. And once again, if you look at the Myers-Briggs type indicators, I have placed the 4 that I think are closely associated with the sanguine. And looking at the columns, you will see that there is strengths to the sanguine. There are weaknesses to the sanguine. So let's go ahead and look at some of those. And you can read along for yourself. You can put it on pause, whatever. Some of the strengths of the sanguine are they have this appealing personality. I'm not sure if I'm quite there yet or not. I am definitely a talker, and if you have watched some of my previous videos, you can identify with me as being a storyteller. Sanguines have good sense of humor. They are very good with colors. A sanguine is a person who likes bright and vivid colors. They are just that way. They are very emotional and demonstrative. They are very enthusiastic. They're curious-minded. They are great on stage. They love to be the center of attention. Oh man, I gotta edit that one out. So they have a child spirit with them, where they're just very friendly and open, and they're just wide-eyed individuals. At home, they are very fun in the home environment. They are liked by the family's friends. They turn disasters into humor. They are a circus master, which they are the ringmasters. They are just bubbly and full of fun. At work, they will tend to volunteer for jobs. They love new projects. But the problem with new projects is they lack the follow through, and I'm kind of like that. Especially as you're watching my videos, you see that I enjoy this new project, but I will go days and weeks and months without putting out videos. So I blame that on my personality trait in that regard. Uh, they are inspirational in nature. As a friend, uh, they make friends easily enough. They love people, which I honestly can say that that applies to me. Uh, they have no problem with apologizing if they say something or do something that others may uh, think is unacceptable. Uh, they don't hold grudges much. Speaking from my point of view, uh, I will get angry, but I'm over it after I vent. So that's just one of my characteristics and my traits as being this temperament. Um, let's look at the weaknesses now. Uh, they are compulsive talkers. As you notice in some of my videos, I ramble on a little bit, and I blame that on this particular weakness. We definitely love to exaggerate and elaborate on our stories and our lives. Let's see. Yeah, I have some restless energy that I definitely have to deal with. Uh, some people think that sanguines are egotistical and maybe a little bit narcissistic in nature, which that does play out as a sanguine because of the fact that sanguines like to be in the center of attention. Um, this one that I put down, where it says a sanguine will get easily angered. The reason that this will happen is when sanguines are around other people and other people are not responsive to the way they think, they tend to take that as an affront against their personality and against their character, and they will get upset about that. The problem with sanguines is they tend to put their emotions on their shoulders. They are the happiest people when things are going great, but they will also be very miserable if things are not going in their direction. In the home life of a sanguine, they are extremely disorganized. I mean, they are not what you would want as a parent in regards to getting things done, because they just want to play like the children. So they will oftentimes depend on the other parent to be the disciplinarian and to help with the moral compasses of their children. At work, yeah, they want to talk instead of work. They are, or they tend to be very forgetful when it comes to obligations and responsibilities, and time constraints. They are very disorganized when it comes to this. They get distracted. They do not know how to properly prioritize themselves at work. When making decisions, they will generally make them on feelings rather than on the facts, because that's who they are. As a friend, and as one of their weaknesses, they do not want to be alone. They have to have the center stage, and they will, if no one else steps to the plate, they will dominate conversations, and they will control a situation when they are around others, and they will repeat stories. They actually, sanguines are very good storytellers because they speak from their hearts. They love communicating with others because that's how they draw their strength, is from being around others. So let's go back to me. Let's see if I'm there or not. Yeah, okay, we're here. So when I originally did this study back 20, 30 years ago, I quickly identified myself as a sanguine, and in doing so, it has helped me personally to deal with other individuals through the traits that I possess. I try to be energetic. I try to be of encouragement. I will try to use humor to make situations better, and this is one of the strengths that makes me a sanguine. So like I said in my previous video, I'm going to try to figure out a way that you can actually print up this template so that you can look at it a little further and see if it actually applies to you, as this, whether or not this is the temperament that you possess. So continue to watch my next video. It will be on the next two videos are going to be on the introverted personalities, and the first one that we're going to be talking about is the melancholy, and we'll look at that and we'll see if maybe that is a temperament or a personality that you possess. So hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you look forward to the next one, and we'll see where it goes from there. But until then, may God bless you and you be safe. And I am out of here.